It's Bill. Here's my thoughts on a 3-0 Senators win over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's my analysis. This was a trip out to the woodshed. The Ottawa Senators took the Toronto Maple Leafs out to the woodshed and gave them a beating. It's like when you're a kid, you came home, you got into trouble. I guess this happened. This is probably pre-1980s. And there was a saying, you had a trip out to the woodshed and you got it handed to you. This is what happened. They got it handed to you. The Leafs had, this is no effort, no nothing. You've just beat 3 opponents. You could argue that they didn't play very good against Montreal. I didn't think they played very good against Detroit. I thought they played all right against Boston. You can take 4 of your division rivals and beat them and be 10-5-2, and Ottawa just comes out and hands you your lunch. What a terrible game, a terrible start, and the boneheaded plays that you think they might be gone. How many boneheaded plays, how many 4-on-2s, 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s have the Leafs given up this year? It's considerably lower than what it was last year. It's considerably lower. This game, 41 seconds in, Nylander, who took the night off, I guess it wasn't in Nylander's $11.5 million contract to give up tonight. He watched a lot of plays tonight. Yeah, good bystander. I'm sure, they showed a picture of this guy who watching the game who probably paid somewhere of $300 to see this nonsense. So anyways, Nylander with the, I don't know, yippee Owen. You got Bobby McMahon just getting in the way. And you got Morgan Rielly with the boneheaded. Morgan Rielly is supposed to be a veteran defenseman. You're 41 seconds in the game. Where's he going? Where are you going? Where are you going, Morgan? That's the boneheaded plays. That's why people don't think you're a very good defenseman. Because you do those boneheaded plays. And for a lot of games this year, you didn't make the boneheaded play. You did tonight. That was a boneheaded move. And it goes down the ice. I think it was a 4-on-2, if I'm not mistaken. And next thing you know, it's in the back of the net. I was just going to give you your Josh Norris. Apparently it was Josh Norris, Claude Giroux night tonight. Stutzel night tonight. But Josh Norris buries it. 4-on-2, right down Broadway. Because of a stupid play by Morgan Rielly and a half-ass effort by a guy we pay $11.5 million. It's enough. The Nylander stuff's enough. I'm sick and tired of this. How do you coach? You wonder why Sheldon Keefe hated him. It's pretty simple to see. The guy with the headache who can still get filmed by Amazon and pet his dogs with shiny lights hitting him, but he's got a headache and he can't play. I wish he took the night off tonight. Didn't step on the ice. The Leafs would have been a lot better. I'm going to give you your Ryan Reeves report, but let me give you your Nylander report right away. There were 3 goals scored on the Leafs. He was on the ice for 2 of them. Great night, Nylander. Great night. Took the night off. I see you 22 minutes of ice time. Everyone, were you missing Matthews tonight? Oh, we play better with Matthews and not in the lineup. Shut up. Yeah, we play better with Matthews not in the lineup. Sure we do. Yeah, Matthews sucks. You know who could take at least with Matthews, when he takes the night off because of an injury, he doesn't play. How about taking the night off and actually putting skates on? That's what Nylander did tonight. And Morgan Rielly was just a blunder mistake all over the place. It's 1-0 after the first. It could have been more. I don't know, the shots on net where they were disgusting. At some point, it was like 25 shots with like 13 minutes to play in the second period. Stolarz, like, good luck to you, bud. Anyways, you're down 1-0. Had a horrible first period. Let's bring it in the second. What did they bring? They brought nothing in the second. Absolutely nothing. And Stolarz keeping them in. I think Allmark maybe made 3 big saves tonight. 3. Now, the last 5 minutes, was a lot of pucks that went to the net, but they weren't really big shots. Like, Allmark had what was it? The one chance with Riley on the power play where he was coming down the middle, and he made a stop off Domi, who had an atrocious game. Like, this guy gets a shutout. He didn't even get to work. That's a thing. Picture that guy in the stands, just sitting there like he's stunned. He's stunned. He just handed over $300 to this horrible organization. I'll get into the Keith Pelly comments with his chemistry bullshit. Or sorry, BS, my initials. Yeah, I'll get into that in just a second. Just wear your speckled glasses, your blue glasses, little buddy, and just shut the hell up. Because you're an idiot. Then we get the second period. And then it goes into I have no idea. Morgan Riley on the ice for, I don't know. It looked like he'd been on the ice 27 minutes the way he was skating around. Handing the puck over. And next thing you know, Tim Black-Eyed Stutzla beats whatever Domi was doing. Domi was watching the play for a sec. And you could see he realized way too late. Oh, crap, I better skate. He tries to skate. Doesn't matter. Stutzla buries it. And then you got Jake Bobby or McCabe. That third goal, honestly, sorry, I'm all negative, guys. I apologize, but I was laughing. I'll be honest with you. I had a good chuckle. I don't know what I was laughing about. I know what I was laughing about, but I don't know why the emotion was laughing, and not pure hatred, and not pure. I think at that point I knew the game was over when they made it 2-0, and there was no pushback. And then you get, this is Keystone Cops kind of stuff. Jake, and McCabe, for the most part of this year, hasn't peed me off, but this was classic Jake Bobby Orr McCabe. He pinches. Not only does he not get the puck, he doesn't get the guy, but we're not done there. So now it's a 2-on-1. We're not done there. It's Michael Amadeo, who used to play on the Leafs for goodness sakes, and I think he went down the ice with Noah Gregor. It was Leaf reunion night of fourth liners, and then somehow in this is why he might take the scarecrow if he only had a brain. He might take the label off Jakey Gardner. He decides to take. Now, Johnny T. Sorry for you guys that hate it. Johnny T. Who, by the way, horrible game. Is someone going to come at me and say Johnny T's playing well tonight? Because he got owned. Our four centers got owned tonight. Johnny T., Domi, Holmberg, and Kampf got owned by the Ottawa Senators forwards, or centers. Owned. They must have been laughing. I think Pinto, the only time he wasn't laughing was when Larson was throwing him in the ice. Norris. They're all having a blast. Amadeo. They're all having a friggin' laugh at the Leafs. Anyways, after not doing a pinch where you don't take the guy or the puck, I believe they teach you that when you're in tyke hockey. If you're going to pinch and you don't get the puck, take the penalty for God. Take the guy. No. Then he decides, in a move I can't understand, you got the slowest skater in the NHL, Johnny T, trying to get back. He's trying. That I will not take away from he wasn't Nylander where he didn't put an effort forth. He puts an effort forth. He's just garbage. And then you got Jakey McCabe, who's going to try to slingshot Johnny T. I mean, it's Keystone Cops. This is awful. And, of course, you didn't speed Johnny T up. You had to wait for Johnny T to get there before you tried the slingshot. You should have just skated, but, again, man needs a brain. And Michael Amadeo puts one by. You could argue Stoller should have had it. Who cares? The Ottawa Senators dominated. This game could have been 7-0. I can't recall. Maybe the Domi save and maybe the one off Riley. There wasn't a chance where Allmark was tested tonight. The last 5 minutes, there was pucks going in and out, but there wasn't a shot. It was just a lot of this. I'll throw my stick at it, and I'll hope for the best. Classic Leafs. Classic. 9-5-2, you could be 10-5-2. 4 wins against a team, and you don't show up. And you got Craig Berube yelling. How many times? Who cares if Craig Berube yells? No one cares. Chief Craig Strongbow, no one cares. Your Ryan Reeves report, if anyone is interested. By the way, we're playing against Ridley Gregg, who took the slap shot into the net last time. And as far as I know, Ottawa have some players that can muck it up and can get a little testy, and you could see how scared Brady Tkachuk was of Ryan Reeves all effort. No one's scared of this guy. No one. Your Ryan Reeves report 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, he had one shot on net. 0 in 9 minutes and 12 seconds of shite hockey. Whew. Connor Dewar, didn't even know you played, bud. That's how good you played. Way to make an impression. But no one. This was just a garbage game. Again, you'd like to think that there might be some kind of effort forth. You're playing Ottawa. It's supposed to be a rival. You got Michael Amadeo, Travis Green, Noah Gregor just dominate you. The Ottawa defense just they weren't even bothered all night. If you could tell me one puck battle that the Leafs won tonight, that'd be one more than I saw. So I've got it on PVR. If you could just tell me the time and place where that puck battle was won by the Leafs, you just let me know, and I'll go back and I'll see if I can I'll rewind and see if I can see it. But I don't recall one battle being won. Now here's another thing that just drives me crazy. So Max Pacioretty gets hurt. Okay, I got it. They call up Alex Steves. Who cares? But Andy, there's something off with the Leafs. There's something missing when it comes to their injuries. They're the weirdest injuries I've ever seen. The Leafs. We can go back to the Matthews has a tummy ache, Nylander with a headache. The Leafs, other than Max Pacioretty, now he got hurt. It was pretty clear what happened to him on the ice. It looked like it was a hamstring. Didn't look very pretty. Okay, that was physically. I saw the injury. The injury happened. We've had Justin Wall. We had Joseph Wall. Justin, what am I doing? Joseph Wall. We've had Austin Matthews hurt. And I can't tell you where they got hurt. I have no idea. I hear it's a lingering injury. A lingering one. It's lingering. It's around. It is magically around. Lingering. It's like there's a demon that's going to linger. Isn't there a song by the Cranberries? You have to let it linger. Do you have to? It just lingers around. And all of a sudden, this lingering injury, not in the game, doesn't happen in the game like Max Pacioretty. It just magically hits the Leafs on the off day. Nylander, linger, headache. But do Amazon and shine lights on yourself and make sure you take your dogs out for a walk like a freaking idiot. Or you got Matthews' tummy ache or a lingering upper body issue. Lingering, it just hit him right after Minnesota game. It hit him. Boom, hit, done. You're out for 2 weeks. Gone. Or Joseph Wall, you want to start the season? Right the day before the season. Linger, and boom. The injury bug hits. It's like a mosquito. Focus. The Leafs, they own this. I don't understand this. There has to be some kind of, tell us what the friggin' injury is and how they got it. Did Matthews get his upper body injury by changing suits and going in RBC commercials or something? I don't know what it is. Did Nylander hit his head on a camera during the Amazon series? Did Joseph Wall, pull a hammy while he was getting out of his car? What the hell's going on here with the Leafs? They don't get hurt during the game. Now, I'm going to share with you the nonsense that I read. I want to get his quote perfect because it was such a nonsensical comment. We have our speckled glasses Keith Pelly talking about how happy he is with the Leafs. They're playing well, he says. Oh, is that right? Okay. Now, here's what he talks about. He talks about a double C. A double C. What a management style. Double C. You heard of the double C management style? I've heard of the 3 Ds. Deny, deflect, and delegate. I've heard that one before. I used to work at a company that's very good at it. I think the Leafs are pretty good at that style too. Double C, chemistry and clarity. Chemistry and clarity. That's what's speckled with the two worst. He basically embarrassed John Tavares in front of his family in a press conference. Chemistry and clarity. And you don't want the other double C. You've heard of this. This guy should write a book. Consumer confusion. You know who's really confused? You know, Keith Pelly with your little glasses. Do you know a consumer that's confused? That'd be me. And I would suggest a lot of Leaf fans are confused what your job is. But more than that, we're confused with you not understanding that the four players, core players, never get it done in the playoffs. We're confused. But you're got chemistry and clarity. Our coach didn't have clarity last year. But remember, he was only there 4 weeks, so he couldn't tell anything. Remember that first press conference? I was only here 4 weeks. But he definitely told in that 4 weeks that Sheldon Keefe was not part of this chemistry and clarity. I thought clarity was for a goddamn diamond. Talk about your diamonds. Put some diamonds in your glasses. That you have good clarity. Good chemistry. Diamonds have great chemistry. They eventually turn into coal, from what I understand. But they're great chemistry. Put them on your glasses and shut the hell up. You think you're some kind of god, bud? You're a joke. Our coach didn't have the chemistry and clarity. What I call the perfect triangle. He's talking about the triangle now. Clarity, diamond shape. Sort of in a diamond shape is the triangle of clarity. What a moron. When I observed Shanahan and Trevelyan, ding, 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 and I looked at the chemistry they had, and it was phenomenal. It's phenomenal. The chemistry wasn't quite there with head coach Sheldon Keefe. You weren't on the job. You said you were only there for 4 weeks and you couldn't tell anything. But in the 4 weeks, you definitely know that he didn't have the chemistry. When people listen to themselves talk, or people talk when they shouldn't talk, it's not a good thing. Take your chemistry and clarity and shove it up your... When we have leadership like this, like a guy who embarrasses a captain in front of his family, who says he's only been on the job 4 weeks, but he's really focused on MLSE, or focused in on the soccer. Go focus in on the soccer, bud, and keep the comments about how you're such an amazing manager. No one believes you. You're a moron. We all know it. Clarity and chemistry. Nice one. Write your business book, and I'll burn it on the fire. Leafs play the Capitals tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.